Hi, I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot, Aries Timeless Collective for the week ahead, month ahead, whenever you find this. Got the Crystal Stone deck here and the Mysterious Forest Tarot, which I'm going to read literally, like by the book, which I don't normally do that because it's so out there that I just assume it's a bad translation. Like I got it like from Russia on eBay or something, but every so often going by the book is what's called for, and I think it is here. So if you read tarot, um kind of forget forget everything you've ever learned about tarot. Two of Swords. This is the situation that you're in. Like normally this would be about making a decision, but in this deck it's not asking you to do that. It's more of a Taoist being than a you have to choose it. It's like the situation is that you need understanding. It's more about how the world treats you than it is about how you choose your next step. You need to be accepted for who you are. So if it is just an understanding, in what way or in what relationship are you not being accepted for who you are in your life? Community, family, friend circle, relationship, all kinds of relationships, right? But for some of you, there may have been a breakup. Because if there is advice in this card for what to do, it's stay the same. It's don't change. It's like stay gold, pony boy, kind of like. It says being rejected is not a reason to change yourself. It's like the literal by the book. Two of Swords, Mysterious Forest. Okay, so if you want to look at it as rejection is protection, it could be that. It could just literally be you lost confidence because of a breakup or a circumstance that left you feeling like you were less than. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with you. Don't change. What was that, Aquarius? If you have a lot of Aquarius in your chart or an Aquarius like rising or moon or even Venus, look at the Aquarius reading. That was also about how if there was a job loss, a rejection of some sort, and you start to question yourself, like, what's wrong with me? That sort of thing. None of those thoughts. Check out that reading if you have Aquarius in your chart, because it's very much that. It's you do not have to change anything about yourself. You might have to change your environment if you're not being accepted and respected. Okay, so being rejected is not an excuse to change who you are. The world needs you for who you are. Okay, Four of Pentacles for the next one. You, a new start. We're talking about you being a bright light for the world in this deck. It's you burn bright, but you also burn out. When you burn bright, you will also burn out. We're not saying don't burn bright. It's saying accept those moments where you feel burnt out and then take the steps to relieve your suffering. If this is like one of the, maybe you're a performer and you have the ups and the downs of the energy, of the performing and all of that energy, super, super intense, and then tours over, you're at home by yourself and it's silence and it might feel devastating or something like that. Or you come home from a family reunion or a visit with friends to a situation where you feel like you're obligated to do something, give something, perform, and this is telling you don't worry about any of that. Like, if you're feeling tired, you have nothing to give. Sure, you can handle it. Sure, you can put on a brave face. Sure, you can carry the world on your shoulders if you have to. But the advice for this week is please don't do that. Please don't go there. If you're feeling exhausted, the answer is no to the favor. Even if it's your mama, even if it's your best friend, if you're feeling tired, the answer is no. Okay, so in this deck, the Four of Pentacles, it's not about being a miser or not even really about money in this deck. It's about you as a resource in your own life. If you're completely depleted and burned out, literally just rest. Should I take a nap? Yes, you should. Should I take another bath or shower? Yes, you should. Should I sleep in tomorrow instead of getting up early and going running? Yes, you should. Unless you're the kind of person that feels more tired if you don't exercise, then yeah, you're going to get up and go running, whatever that means to you. But no giving if tired. Straight to the point with this deck. Okay, I'll leave it there. What you have no control over, this is interesting. We have strength with the Eight of Swords hiding behind it. So there might have been some hidden deceit going on, or someone not telling the truth about you or trying to constantly criticize you. I feel like for some of you, you just need to actually come out and say to somebody or to the people around you or a family or even your own child or something. It's like, God, you're at the edge of the cliff with a job or some people who are just constantly criticizing you. Like, nothing that comes out of their mouth has anything to do with anything. So what you need to do is say, I do not exist for you to criticize me. To someone or to a group or to a boss, like, you're shutting that shit down. Okay, there's a song that popped up when I was looking for an Aries playlist by the artist Aries called Fool's Gold. So that's for somebody. Look up the lyrics to that. You don't exist to be criticized by the world or anyone around you. And maybe you let something go and something go. You're going to shut that shit down. Whether it's a coworker, whether it is a romantic partner, whether it's a boss, whether it's your mama. Like, that needs to come out of your mouth, I think, this week. I do not exist for you to criticize me. You know, this person thinks they're judge, jury, and executioner, and they ain't shit. Like, really. So, sorry, but if it's a child, it's not that they ain't shit. It's that they're playing some sort of a domination game, and you're shutting that shit down as a mother or father. Okay. You know, all kids do that. Test their limits. It's testing their limits. You shut that shit down. In a loving way. It's not brute force. It's a wisdom and respect. Okay. So if you come at them with wisdom and respect, if this is a child, then that will work. If your child is the kind where they only listen if you yell, you're going to yell. Okay, that's for somebody. Wheel of Fortune. Huh. Hold on. Sorry, I had to look that one up in the book. I couldn't remember, but this is your advice. Wheel of Fortune is your advice. And it says, you be the calm in the storm. Okay, so do not stray from your path. If there was a breakup, this advice goes perfectly with this. You're not going to change who you are because a person, place, thing, environment rejected you or criticized you. You're not going to respond to this other person's or group's criticism because it's not constructive criticism. It's them trying to make themselves feel big. And that's ugly. And that's ugly. And you're beautiful. Okay, so don't let anyone else's ugliness make you feel like you have to change something about yourself. Truly and fully, if there's chaos around you, you're going to be the calm in the storm. But you can't do that if you're taking on everybody else's responsibilities, karmas, or delusions, which would be that you're anything less than the king or queen you are. Period. Huh. For one of you, this is a warning. I always feel like I get like one mundane physical warning for someone to come out. If you are, it's like grow your own thing. If you have, I don't want to say like an addiction, but if there's something like tea that you drink every day, or a coffee, or if you smoke weed every day, or you, something, grow your own. So, grow your own weed, grow your own, I don't even know what it is, but something about how what you would be getting from someone else or what you would be buying from a store. This even could be like a food thing where there's something in it that it's not what it used to be. You know, like wheat ain't what it used to be. Meat ain't what it used to be, you know, with the factory farms, the GMOs, blueberries, the giant ones, they're huge, but they have no nutritional value or taste. Or wherever it's being grown, the soil is depleted, or if it's weed, it's that they're using a lot of chemicals. You know, I've been smoking weed for 25 years or something. And I know the difference between weed that's been grown with a goddamn shit ton of chemicals or not. And there's been this thing where people are getting quote unquote sick from weed. I read about it. A doctor, sorry, this is a tangent, but the doctors are saying weed is causing sickness in people and it's causing a lot of nausea and it's remedied by a hot shower. And I've gone back and forth with the good and the bad and everything in between that I can tell you when that happens, it's not that it's weed, it's that they're using particular chemicals or insecticides, pesticides, and that's what's causing the sickness. Okay, so that's for somebody, grow your own. Yes, it takes patience and dedication, but this is your health on the line. This is your life on the line, okay? Or if it's tobacco, you can grow your own tobacco. You might have to do it secretly. There's stupid laws here and there. In the United States, it's like, yeah, we're totally free. Yeah, right. Can you collect rainwater? Can you, like, milk your own cows? Can you grow tobacco? It's something like that. So it might have to be, like, down low, like low, keep it on the low, that sort of thing. But that's a message for somebody. So that's for your own well-being. And maybe a way to de-stress from getting off the road or finishing a project or dealing with a really stressful family situation would be to do a bit of gardening. That couldn't hurt. Five of Wands, outcome, desired outcome. Pride comes first before the fall, but I don't think it's you. I think it's someone that you are dealing with that's about to kind of fall from grace, either with you if they haven't already. Like if you work in a group or a troupe, or you have a business partner, or this is even a romantic partner. Maybe they're the ones that's criticizing you, and it's the stepping away from their chaos and saying, I don't exist for you to criticize. You shut that shit down, and maybe that's the relationship, but they're going to have to live without you. They're falling from grace, and they're going to realize how much of their own light was really just a reflection of your glow. So pride comes first before the fall. I don't think that's talking about you. I think it's just something that you're going to be observing, and it's asking you to stay away from it. Don't try to solve anyone's problems. What's that Halsey song where she's like, what does she say? Like, tell me how it feels sitting up there feeling so high, too far away to hold me or something. Baby, I'm the one that put you up there. Huh. So it's almost like someone kind of clawed their way to the top, on top of your back, or you supported someone, and then when it was time for them to support you, they were nowhere to be found, with the Seven of Wands and the Five of Wands. You're victorious. So don't give into the pride of thinking that you can save this person. You ain't Captain Save-A-Ho, whether you're a lady or a man or anything in between, or a mother or a father. Okay, if you're depleted and you're exhausted, don't be overly prideful and say, I can take this on when I can't. You are the calm in the storm. You're not joining the storm. Interesting with the scorpion and the... I don't know that scorpions ever come out on a YouTube reading before. I think you guys have the first one. That's really cool. So maybe you have a lot of Scorpio in your chart. But, with the ray of light. Now that you know what you don't want, like now that you've been through hell and high water, it's asking you to visualize only good things, only your dreams and wishes. Do not think or dwell about what happened that hurt you. Don't think about what you don't want. You're not going to make a list of what you don't want in the perfect home. You're going to make a list of what you do want in the perfect home, or partner, or family, or whatever it is. But you have something to defend. So you're not going to be cruel or overly emotional, but you are going to set up boundaries and you're going to keep them. Thunderbolt has what not to do. So that would be come in and, flip the table over and break dishes and cause a scene. You're not going to do that. Okay, you're going to smile and say, looky here. This is how we're doing it from now on. It's a quiet, calm, peaceful authority, and people will respect it. So for somebody, it's almost like you've been playing way below, how do I say this without sounding like an asshole? Below your throne. Okay, you've been playing with the jesters and the jokers and the peons, and now they've mistaken you for like one of them, but you are not. You are an authority, you are sovereign, you are king or queen, and it's time to remind them. In a loving, a strong, it's like the strong, silent type, they will respect that. Remind them. If you are a true sovereign, if you are true authority, all you have to do is remind them, and they'll fall back in line like little lemmings. You just watch and see. Okay, you do not exist to be criticized. You are exactly who you need to be. You're exactly where you need to be. And even if you feel depleted, you'll pop right back up as long as you get that rest, as long as you're devoted to your own healing, wisdom, power. Okay, but don't think too much about whatever this person did to you. They chose the wrong thing, and there's nothing you can do about it. They chose to be petty. They chose to be little. You should thank them, really, now that you have that out of the way. Okay? So what to do this week? Now that I've said that, let them fall. Like, pride comes first before the fall. And and this is you. New start, new you. You're moving on. You're taking a leap of faith. All right? You take a chance on yourself, not on anybody else. You take a chance on yourself. And know that you have guardian angels that are there to try and protect you now that your intuition is really on point. Listen to it. Go with it. Block out all the other noise. Okay. I'm so not worried about you. Have fun. This is about a new adventure. This is a new adventure. Okay, so don't stray from your path out of anger, frustration, or fear. You're in control. Stay on your path, do the right thing, go by the book, walk the line. Don't take any shortcuts, and don't let anyone trick you into breaking the law or breaking your back or breaking a sweat, even. Okay, Aries. Hold on. Who to trust, who not to trust. Wow! All right, so I'm not going to say your enemies or whatever, your antagonists. They really think they have won in this situation. So if you have people around you that you know are trying to hurt you or destroy you or, I don't know, trip you up just because they seem very confident in the success of their little schemes, they're not. So let them think they've won. Let them, think they're laughing last. Meanwhile, you're going to be laughing all the way to the bank. All to the way to the highest courts of the law of this land and the law of the heavens. And if there was anything that was kind of still in the darkness, the veil is being lifted. The light is being shown. And you're on top. This is beautiful. This is joy. This is happiness. This is coming out of the dark, after the dark night of the soul, and being victorious. And being honored. Okay, and being made right. Whatever was taken from you being returned. So, not just an emotional, spiritual victory, but something being made right again, a wrong from the past. So look forward to that. Look forward to that. And just because some other jerky boys seem very, very proud of themselves, whatever that means, pride comes first before the fall. And so step back. You're going to watch them go off that ledge. If it's someone you love, you can't catch them. The waterfall is the waterfall, and they chose to jump. Ooh, look at that. God, oh my God, I'm so not worried about you, Aries. Brand new life, brand new you. This is a pat on the back from your higher self. A kiss on the forehead from your guardian angels. If you have someone that's just passed away from you, they're passed away from you. They're never away from you. It's like you've got Archangel Michael standing behind you like, what? Say something, to your enemies. Say something else. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is power. This is justice. And this is freedom. What more could you ask for? Should I take a nap? Yes. Should I take a bath? Yes. Should I sleep in? Yes. Should I help my best friend out with a thing? No. Take a chance on yourself, not anybody else. Bravo, Aries. This is going to be a beautiful time for you. Okay, so hang in there if there's any weird residual energy. I think it came out in the Aquarius reading, something about solar flares and it's causing people to act out of character. So, be the calm in the storm. Don't join the chaos. That's all you're tasked to do. And don't change. Never change. You need understanding and acceptance, and you will accept nothing less. Okay, don't question that. Just accept that. Accept that you need acceptance. Okay. Rejection is protection. It's not a reason to change. You are who you need to be. You are who we need you to be. And you are beautiful. You win again, Aries. I'll see you for the next one, okay? I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot. Love you guys. Bye-bye.